So these are called Big Duke joke packs. When you ain't got nothing to do and you bored, sit back and come laugh with Big Duke. Got a little bonus for you. Go on and enjoy yourself. So one day you had this guy in the car. He was doing 100 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. All of a sudden, the police got behind him and pulled him over. The police started walking towards the car. Right when the police got close to the car, the guy busted out the door. The police pulled out his gun. The guy said, hold on, don't shoot. He said, listen, the car is stolen. There's a gun in the glove compartment, and there's a body in the trunk. Police said, get down, get down. He called for backup, put the guy in handcuffs, and put him in the back of the squad car. So the captain showed up. He seen the guy in the police car, went over there to check the car. Opened up the glove compartment, pulled out the registration. He popped the trunk, went and looked in the trunk. I said, what? So he walked over to the guy in handcuffs. He said, nah, this is confusing. My officer that called me said this car was stolen, that there was a gun in the glove compartment and a body in the trunk. I looked in the glove compartment, there's not a gun in there. The car is registered in your name. I looked in the trunk, there's not a body in there. The man in handcuffs said, I don't know, I'm confused too, sir. He said, I bet the lying motherfucker told you I was speeding too. So you had these three brothers, 50 years old, 60 years old, and 70 years old. Now the 70-year-old was upstairs about to get ready to get in the bath. So he was stepping over into the tub of water and he paused. He said, was I getting in the tub or getting out of the tub? Now the 60-year-old was downstairs. He said, oh no, bro. He said, I'll be up there to help you. So he started going up the stairs and he stopped. He looked back up. He said, was I going up the stairs or going down the stairs? The other 50-year-old was sitting at the table shaking his head. He said, boy, I pray to God I don't get that forgetful. He knocked on wood for good luck. He said, I'll be up there to help you, bro. As soon as I see who at the front door. So one day you had this guy sitting at a bar. He was drinking. He messed around and looked over and seen this guy. Big with an Arnold Schwarzenegger body with a little tennis-sized ball head, the head the size of a tennis ball. So he got up, tossed his drink back, walked over to the guy. He was getting ready to tap him. The guy say, I already know. You want to know why I got this small-ass head with this big-ass Arnold Schwarzenegger body? Guy said, yeah. He said, sit down and have a drink. So he said, one day, man, I was out on my boat and I was flying. He said, all of a sudden, I hit this rock. I flew out the boat and landed on this little sand dune and hit my head on a tree and I passed out. When I woke up, it was a mermaid sitting there with her tail halfway in the water. She said, I'm a magical mermaid. I said, what? She said, yeah, you got 3 wishes. Immediately, he said, I want $1 million. Her tail hit the water. Splash, money everywhere. He said, oh my God. He said, I want a body like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Her tail hit the water. Splash, boom. He said, oh. He was hyped up, all the excitement, picking up the money. All the excitement and the wishes being granted. He never noticed how beautiful the mermaid was. So he walked back over to her. He was looking at her. She was so beautiful, pretty lips. And he was staring at her. He said, oh my God. He said, you think a brother can get a little head? Splash. A lot of y'all might have missed that one right there. So one day you had this guy hunting, shooting ducks. Pow. Taking the ducks, putting them in the basket. So the game warden came up and said, hey, what you doing? He said, I'm hunting ducks, sir. He said, you got a license to be out here hunting ducks? He said, yes, sir. Right here, sir. Right here. He said, okay. He said, them your ducks down there? He said, yes, sir. He said, you mind if I take a look? He said, yes, sir. So he picked up one of the ducks, stuck his finger in the duck butt. He smelled it. He said, this duck from Alabama. You got a license to be hunting in Alabama, boy? He said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right here, sir. He said, okay. He reached down, picked up another duck, stuck his finger in the duck butt, pulled it out. He said, this duck is from Georgia. You got a license to be hunting in Georgia, boy? He said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right here, sir. He said, okay. Reached down, took the whole basket and dumped it out. Picked up the last duck. He stuck his finger in the duck butt, pulled it out and smelled it. He said, this duck from Alaska. You got a license to be hunting in Alaska, boy? He said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right here, sir. Gave him the license. He gave back to him. He said, God damn, boy, you got a license to be hunting everywhere. He said, where the hell you from? The man said, shit, you the genius, you tell me.